So I've been thinking of doing this quite a while, treat myself to Ardbeg. And then I was thinking, if I got a nice French wine, is about 2,500 yen, William Lefebvre Chablis, and I saw one yesterday for about $15, $14. And then I thought, well, that goes in one night. This is going to last a long time because it's fucking... Go and get it open. I'm good. See this? This is what your rich Pakistanis drink and Indians. They've got one shot of that at the Marriott Hotel is $20. Can you believe that? Now I've just got to find the container. I've got to find the container, then I'll ring you. And then I've got to see if this fucking... Yeah, I did, Tom. You know this fucking... You know how much this is in England? Because the yen is very strong. So if the yen was 200 yen... A long time, the yen to the pound was 200 yen to the pound. If that was the case, this fine bottle of Ardbeg would be 9,000 yen. But because the yen is very strong, it's 5,200 yen. So it's nearly half price because of the strong yen. And that makes me very happy. This is the first time I've actually bought... I think it's the first time I bought a fucking... No, I bought some Talisker when it was on sale, a small bottle of Talisker when it was on sale at Apita. But what are my thoughts? Well, now my thoughts are, will Putin, it looks like people are saying that he's really badly planned, you know, like his tanks haven't got fucking gas. You know, the people at the filling stations in Kiev, they're getting a bit funny with the fucking Russian tank commanders. They won't give them discount fuel. You know, well, what do you expect? Killing all their people. So, so will Putin be forced into an embarrassing clown now? That's really what fucking he does. Our leader, Boris Johnson. Or the scariest option is, will he drop a nuclear bomb? But as there seems to be the public opinion, what is it in Russia? Is it 50-50 about this thing? You know what? When I was drunk the other week, Tom, well, I went out with my daughter Valentine's Day, and then I went into the Marriott, and I started arguing with those people. Now, what someone told me, if you put water, a little bit of water into a fine whiskey, it releases tastes. but I just found it bullshit. So I'm not going to add water to it, just ice. Well, there you go. Yeah, if the people are against, I got $20 on the lottery. That didn't go a long fucking way. Alex the Bird. But do Ukrainians, did they deserve it because they helped Hitler against the Russians? Is it their fault? Did I say hello, Dilawar? Hello, Dilawar. I don't know. I can't remember if I said hello to you. So my question is, do Ukrainians deserve it? They fucking helped Hitler. The English that helped Hitler were put on the end of a rope. Yeah, well, that's it. So they paid their due then, Tom. Well, I had 4 million, 7 million. So maybe that evens things up, yeah. But also, Hitler had a nasty surprise for the Ukrainians. Well, the one good thing is that he's got support from Donald Trump. So that's good. I need to get a proper tumbler. About 3 nights ago, I bought a bag of these, and I saw the homeless guy I used to give food to. He was inside the supermarket, so I was about to eat them, so I just ended up giving them the homeless guy. But last night I bought 2 bags by mistake, but now I can't find them. About between Ukraine, I'm okay, Alex. How are you? Well, I've been watching documentaries on Netflix. I think yeah, I watched a good series called it was Unbelievable, about a rape story. I don't. Well, they said it was based on reality. I don't know, but it's very interesting. Great, you know, the young girl in it. You know, you really feel for this young girl. Great actress. Was it? Yeah, I can remember it. Let me know, Tom. What's the? Was it a Russian documentary or was it an outside documentary? Hello, a cobra. Yeah, because Russia's a fucking big country. I didn't realize Kazakhstan is fucking massive, isn't it? I didn't realize Kazakhstan was that big. I was just looking at a map the other day. Yeah, someone has. Okay, this where that's where they used to do the Baikonur, is it? Baikonur? That's where they used to land the cosmonauts. I used to have one of those. I've got them somewhere. Those ice cube things. I've got a round ice cube maker. Yeah, because we were like when I was a kid, we always used to watch that all the time, you know, before you were born. So we used to watch the the rockets landing, because the Americans landed at sea and the Russians landed on land. Now, I always had this argument that for all intents and purposes, the Earth is flat. If you can go to the ice point on the roads in America, you cannot unfasten your handbrake and then fucking go down the fucking hill to the other side of America. So for all intents and purposes, the Earth is flat. Because the highest point is fucking what, 29,000 feet, 6 kilometers. Let's just say the Earth's surface is flat. Yeah, that's what I should say. I once said to a girlfriend, the nurse girlfriend, I said I couldn't go out with, I couldn't marry a girl with no tits, and she said, "Don't be stupid." She was right. I married a Japanese girl. Oh, really? Well, there's a girl on YouTube. She got either YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. She got very famous, a Chinese girl. She got very famous for having no boobs. I haven't seen her recently. I once played with a Japanese woman's tits. She was, we went to a love hotel, and she wouldn't let me play with it. Well, there's no point in having, if you have breast augments and you put something inside and you don't let anyone play with your tits, then there's no fucking point in having them done. She said, "How dare you? My husband's the Prime Minister." I think I should be drinking this out of a wider glass, Tom. What the actual hell? What you saying? Don't believe everything I say. Yeah, of course, it wasn't the Prime Minister's wife. It's the Prime Minister's girlfriend. No, but I think even worse than the having the boobs done is having the bum done. The people have died from these bloody butt implants. They fucking died. I think if a man asks his girlfriend to change her body for him, then she should get a new fucking boyfriend, without a doubt. Never do that. Not that I've got a lot of fucking women watching this channel. But like some of these people, they have bum implants. Well, I doubt it, because unless you did it for one shot, because you have to renew it, don't you? So it's possible. Yeah, like I say, it is possible, but it might have just been for like a shot or a film or a scene or something like that. But usually people like that, either they can exercise or they can have those. I've seen Jackie Chan, or was it might have been Bruce Lee as well. They were using. In fact, I've seen photographs of a few of these movie stars, John Van Damme, for example, and they have those electric pads that they put on they have the electric pads they put on their body. I was thinking of getting somebody fucking expensive. They put, I think they're popular in Japan now, but they're about 24,000 yen. So I was asking, there were 2 bottles of this in the shop, and it seemed to be the same. And so I asked this guy, I says, what's the difference here? And then he goes, I don't work in the shop. I says, I know you don't, but I can't read Japanese. And then his wife came over and she looked, and one was a 1 litre, 1,000 cc, and this one's 700 cc. Well, Billy Idol, yeah, always popular Billy. Yeah, that's because he was fucking drugged to fuck in his 20s. Yeah, but one of the world's most popular famous people, I guess. You know, because he was in a film as well, wasn't he? What was it? Something about Mary? Oh, really? That'd be good. That's cool. That'd be. I saw someone maybe you don't know, Bad Manners. I saw Bad Manners in the local club. They were London Ska group, and there was another guy supporting. I forget his name now. He was a boxer. He was an American black dude. He was a boxer, also in the army. Terence Trent D'Arby. Yeah, he was supporting David Bowie, Magic Spider Tour. Yeah, well, I think if once they get so successful, they were talented, and I think the talented ones can still, they can still pull a crowd. What amazes me is how much money they can fucking get. It's not just like making $1 million for some of these things. It's like making tens and hundreds of millions of fucking dollars, quid. They just get some, you know, it's worth so much fucking money. Yeah, they was talking about a song the other day. Marvel Comics or someone, they bought the rights to this song for $5 million fucking dollars. $5 million just for one fucking song. You hope everyone is doing well. Why? Are you fucking selling priestess things? Sananda, what's the right name, isn't it? Have you been here before, James Duncan? Oh, that's what I was thinking, mate. Where are you watching from? Yeah, I was going out with this blonde-haired girl. I stayed at her place a couple of times, and fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, I was singing one of Terence Trent D'Arby's songs, waking everybody up. It wasn't a good idea. Arizona. I've been to Arizona. Falstaff, Arizona. Yeah, I went to. The idea was to watch the rising of the sun in the Grand Canyon. We were just too hungover. Who's Travis Walton? Oh, okay, man. Please don't tell me you say. I thought I watched your channel because I could get to sleep. Cheeky bastard. This is the type of high class channel you found, Hardbeg. Oh, is Travis Walton? What was... It didn't start well and it didn't end well. What's he talking about? Okay, no, I didn't know. I didn't know about that. I remember seeing something that was... they made a film about it a long time, and it was three guys were abducted. Maybe they were Mexicans, but they made a film about it, and they had all these probes. Yes, I do scrap. I just steal, and sometimes steal things. Now, honestly, I think all these things could be a possibility, but it wasn't aliens that were doing it. It was, for example, it was like the American Air Force or the CIA, without a doubt. So it is a possibility, you know, just to fuck with people. You couldn't make it up, can you? And a lawyer actually took it on. I don't know which country is that, Alex. I assume we're talking about America. I don't think they should allow. I don't think they should allow fake nails or makeup at schools. Or Slovenia. Oh, okay, I remember you now, Alex. Yeah, sorry, pal. You're the young teenager now. I think what they should do is they should take them out and shoot them against a back wall, and then just say, this girl made up a frivolous lawsuit, tying up all the fucking tying up everything in the system. So this is what we're going to do from now: is just going to shoot these stupid, greedy fuckers. I know someone in this area. He's just bought his daughters. His daughters are 9 years old. He's got twin daughters. He's bought them a fucking iPhone. They're fucking 9 years old. I mean, but the worst thing about that is that should they start going online and putting the cute kids, I told the mother that she should put them into modelling, and she says, "Oh, I don't think they can be good enough," and so I said, "No, try it," and they did really well. Yeah, without a doubt, he's fucking them up. I saw something. I saw a documentary the other week, and it's all from people that used to work for Facebook and used to work for Google, used to work for all the fucking big internet companies, and they painted a very, very grim picture of what is happening to today's children, and the number of people seeking mental health, teenagers and preteens. The number of people seeking mental help and suicides they're just going up. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes there are horrible pictures and sites on the internet as well. That ads, the internet, Instagram, and they're showing all these guys on cycles, on mountain bikes going through forests. I don't watch those now. I don't watch them. I don't compare myself because I've got the best beard. Yeah, that telephone is a 741. The normal telephone is called a 746. It is a right manly beard. People do come up to me and say they've got beard envy. That's just from the women. Hello, madman. Yeah, of course. Nowadays, everybody's got their own private phone, so they can go up into the room, go outside, go anywhere. Oh, yes, it is. I saw this girl. She she didn't like the idea of sitting next to me or close to me, so she got the waiter to sit on the other side. Then she took her mask off, and she wasn't an attractive girl, and she was like there trying to go with the selfie, trying to get a good position for a nice selfie, but she just wasn't attractive. So poor girl. It could have been the blood running down her face that did it. I was interested in in the beard competition, the World Championships. There are several categories, and one of them is just natural. But I don't like all these ponces, you know, with the fucking flat, you know, with the beards, and they go all over the place. I fucking don't like those ponces. Yeah, like I say, often I haven't seen it, but like I saw it today. I took a young girl out from Sri Lanka, very pretty, and we took to this meal, like, and she's go, oh, we walk into the restaurant, she go, oh, take a photograph, take a photograph. That's the first and only time I've ever had that. Take a photograph of me. Yeah, hopefully a lot of people, you know, a lot of kids, they grow up and they won't be damaged by it. What I did for a while, I took a photograph of with the food missing from the plate that I'd eaten. I thought that was funny. But you know, but I do like watching. I do like looking at people's photographs of food, because if it's something that I like, I'll ask what it is or where they got it and things like that. Because if it looks good, then I want to go to that place. So I don't, and I think generally people like looking at food, you know, because it's that basic thing that we eat all the time. And if it looks good, Jim Beam, oops. I don't know if I can find my fucking thing. Yep. Yeah, 20%, so maybe. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. But I think but especially with girls, if a girl's like I've got my cousin's grandkids. They're pretty, but they're always like fucking making them so they're young. They got too much makeup on, and when kids do this, other kids will just say, well, you're not pretty, you're a slag, and you're all things like that. And if you get a teenager and all her mates in class are calling her fucking slag or a whore, it's not good. But instead of the mother saying, stop putting photographs on fucking Facebook or whatever, or Instagram, they still do it. And it irritates other people. And if they're attractive, they'll fucking slag them down. If they okay, you know, like if he's a decent person, but if they're looking like a fucking slag, they'll get fucking slagged. Yeah, try to, you know, try to get your mum and dad to stop doing it. She's way too young. She's way too young for makeup. My daughter's 22. She doesn't use makeup. She's 22. Yeah, my my auntie, she's only 4 years older than me. She was wearing makeup as a kid, and now her granddaughter's doing the same thing. And her mum's saying, oh, she loves the makeup. They don't need to be wearing fucking makeup when they're like fucking 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years old. They don't need to be doing it. Get into something that's good for you, like fucking running or a sport or prostitution. Oh, that's horrible. That's terrible. Now I was talking to someone here, and the girls that work for these makeup companies, they're being forced. They're saying, look, you need to be earning, you need to be getting these old women to be wearing lots and lots of makeup. And like 60, 70-year-old women putting a ton of makeup on. They don't need it. If anyone's going to be fucking them, they're going to be fucking them from the back, not the front. But I think most guys don't like girls with too much makeup. Well, that sounds pretty cool, Tom. A soccer player for a girlfriend, that's cool. Why, you know, when she had a six-pack, why didn't you ask her? So why can't you do anything with that two-pack? Yeah, there's a fucking lot of girls that say, I don't have an arse. So fucking what? You don't have an arse, so what? Just because your arse, some women have arses and they've got a shape, so fucking what? As long as you can suck cock, that's all we need. And a beer. But like I was just saying earlier, that when men start asking the girlfriend or wives to fucking get a boob job or get a bum job, they're fucking... Some of those procedures can be fucking lethal. My side job, my side gig. Yeah, it's, like and because it's cheap, they go to they go to fucking dodgy practitioners. No, I've seen a few. I don't like looking at those. There was something the other week about those two twins. Were they from Brazil? They look fucking disgusting. And the sad thing is, a lot of these men and women that do this, they're fucking quite attractive before they start doing it. Yeah, the Bogdanov twins. Yeah. But they're attractive before they start doing it. It's fucking mental. What do you want? What do you want? Oh, were they French, were they? Okay. Figo fat fart. Oh, dear. No, but they were attractive guys, weren't they? Those twins? Because I only saw a photograph when they died. And then they showed the photograph before they started doing all that, and they were attractive fellas. But it just looks like some people, they're just not happy with their looks, are they? So, I mean, I even saw one thing about, I don't know if she was being serious, but Janet Jackson said she didn't like the way she looked. Janet Jackson, fucking hell, man, she's a 10. I thought both of them died, Alex. Yeah, but you know, there are all kinds of these people, men and women, and they want to look like Barbie, or they want to look like Ken or something. But honestly, I think if male or female, if you get yourself into shape and you've got a nice smile, or you get your teeth fixed, or you brush your teeth, you can't go wrong from there. You know, be fit, be healthy, and if you've got no, if you've got no hair, there's nothing you can do about it, apart from wear a cap. But no, but just be in fit condition. I remember this. There was this girl that worked at the hub, and she wasn't that good looking. But the day when she walked in with a boyfriend, everybody was fucking interested. Tom, where were you 40 years ago? Yep, be polite and social. What were the other two things you said? So one guy, this fucking ex-drug dealer from who was lived in this area, he said to me, he goes, me, you, and this other guy, who was a fat, obnoxious American who was also doing drugs. He said, we're fucking antisocial. He was dealing drugs. He got his girlfriend onto drugs, fucked his girlfriend up. The other guy was a fat, obnoxious cunt who was also doing fucking drugs and cocaine. And then he fucking lumped me in with him and him. I'm like, thanks a fucking lot. I'm just truthful, pal. I'm not fucking antisocial. I might be a bit confrontational. Cheeky cunt. Can you imagine a drug dealer is fucking saying that I'm as fucking antisocial as him? Fuck you! What? Victor does a social thing, don't they? Oh, this fucking hardback could be very dangerous. Yeah, there he goes, James. Yeah, be careful, especially in America, mate. Yeah, if you've got no idea to fight, then if you've got an idea to fight, yeah, it's not a good idea. But if you both can't fight, then that's okay. So if you're all the I have found that grabbing all the people's windpipes seems to curtail people. You push you through what? There's a glass window. Yeah, if you fucking so you only went so you so he wasn't enough slagging him off. Then you threw something at him. Oh my god. I just saw something today. A drunk Australian in Singapore threw a fucking bottle. They they were having a housewarming party at this guy's house. Muslims. There's like 15% population in Singapore. Threw a fucking bottle, lit this guy on the head. Fucking, he killed him. Next day, died. Oh, it was Tom that was throwing things. Okay. Yeah, you got to be careful going through fucking glass windows, mate. Yeah, he died. Then he did a runner. The fucking idiot. He's been visiting Singapore for 1 month. So he did a runner, turned up 10 days later, and then he says, well, I was thinking of getting a gun, but maybe that was a bit too much. Well, when I was on Dean, told you this story before. I was on this Robbie Burns night, and there was this Scottish guy who had he niggled me a long time before, and he was really drunk, and I says, go home. And he goes, I'm not going home. So I slapped him, and I knocked him on the floor. And then he got up again and he started running towards me. So I slapped him again, and then he fell down on the floor again. And then he got up, he goes, I'm going home. No, I don't. The internet is full of those fucking things. People walking into doors, glass doors. Really is. Maybe that could be a good thing, selling a product that you stuck on your head. Yeah, it's full of them. Men, women, children. Well, I think one of the funniest I've seen, it was this guy at this resort. Well, there's one where he's in a squash court, and there's a guy in a resort, he's got no clothes on. And he's running out of the pool or something, then fucking smack bang into a fucking glass door or glass window. That sounds funny with the dog. So when So when he was on his last legs, or when he was dying, you said to the doctor, "No, bring him back, bring him back. We need him. He's a good laugh." Oh my God. This is probably going to time out in a minute. Like, oh, I found it. Hang on, let's have a look. Got to find out if this is the. No, it's not. Yeah, I can't find the charger for this, so it's going to go dead in a minute. Maybe you have to do a bit of wire stripping. Yeah, wait. I'm going to be in trouble if I drink a fucking quarter of this bottle. 46%. You know, these chargers, they're all over the place, but it's never the right one when you want one. I'm not even sure what time it is here. I've got to get a proper glass. You still got a lot of snow in there, eh? 7:15, is it? Cheers, Tom. I asked my daughter to wire me 20,000 yen. She did. I put all my money into a fucking bank account. I can't find the cash card. Yeah, there's nothing. A bit rainy this morning, but nice and sunny. I'll tell you what, there's a big difference between, like, 37 and 40 and 46%. That extra 6 or 7% gets you there. No, it has actually. No, it has snowed in Arizona. I do know that. You might not have had a white Christmas, but I do know that it has snowed. And I think it's snowed. No, I'm sure they get snow at Falstaff. I'm sure I've fucking seen it there, actually. Ah, they see, there you go, Northern Arizona, yeah. Yeah, because I saw it when I was there, long time ago. Yeah, well, he's looks like he's selfish. He's only thinking about himself, Tom. Yeah, I know a couple of people from Phoenix, actually. I know 3 people from Phoenix. There you go. See, James, I know it. Fucking Scottish root. That's Scottish roots, isn't it? It's Scotch. Don't. That's got to be Scottish, yeah. There was a Peter Duncan. Peter Duncan was on Blue Peter. I was watching an interesting thing today, and it was on a cruise ship. In fact, no, it was a tanker ship. So the tanker ship must have berths. So it was a tanker ship, container ship, and they were making homebrew. You know the special beers you have now, the special beers. He was making a craft master. It took him 2 weeks, and they were taking water from the sea, desalinating it, and making fucking beer. Well, obviously, it's paid by the company. But I'll have to look at that story again, because Geek, who's on here, he says he's made a few trips on these ships. You know, instead of a cruise ship, but going on a container ship or a cargo ship, and then going to a certain country, and you can get board and lodgings. I think maybe he said it was from California to Osaka. It was about like maybe $1,200, $1,400. No, never did. I don't like the taste. When you make it yourself, if there's nothing else to drink, then it's okay. But it's just too strong a taste. Yeah, you got to be careful with the liquor, though. If you drink too much, that gives you the bigger problems in life, because of its strength. You know, but I can't see myself drinking one of these a week or a month. So, I'm talking about cancer of the liver, stuff like that. It's worse for people. It's worse if you drink too much the spirits. Yeah, I'm going to look at that. I'm going to do a search about that tanker cruise ships. Yeah, well, you know, like if you're Scottish or Irish descent or British descent, especially Irish and Scottish, for the ones that do drink, they drink a lot, you know. There are also teetotalers in Ireland. Maybe a lot of people don't believe that, but yeah, you can make all sorts, can't you? Dandelion, elderberries. Yeah, well, you know, I guess in that part of the world, you know, when it's fucking, when the sun goes down early, what else are you going to do? Oh, right, guys, I'm going to close it down. Maybe check one or two things before the phone dies. Well, that was nice of her, wasn't it? But the thing is, I've seen what's inside the dandelion. That maybe tasted it by mistake once. That white sap that didn't taste too good to me. All right, James, take care, pal. And then Tom, see ya, and anyone else who's there. Oh, yes, I mean, that's like, or a good day.